Hi friends! Welcome to Bailey's and Tea Saturday. It is October the 26th, 2024. Can you believe it? We're at the end of October. As you hop on, say hello. I'll get the screen up in front of me here and chat with you as you pop on. I know it's early for some of you, so I may or may not have any joiners this morning. I just have to adjust the screen. 2 seconds. Everything's all out of whack. Excitedly, my countertop for my table came in yesterday, so I rushed down to IKEA and, I got online and put it in my click and collect and then rushed down and picked it up. So I just about 20 minutes ago slapped it on top of my cubes here. So it is so pretty. Morning, Rhonda. Good morning. Hang on, I gotta scroll down here so I actually see comments. I'll get organized here, you guys. Hi, Holly. You know how it is, right? We start the show all in a kerfuffle because I've been running around doing something early this morning. So let's let a few of you join in here. Cheers to Bailey's and tea. Oh, my tea's cold. I made it like a long time ago. Morning, Barb. All right, so start off, we're going to talk about a couple winners. I did some draws, but I'm also going to note that it appears that in the Facebook changes that our videos really are only staying for 30 days. Because I had to go back and find some winners from a previous video, and I could not even find the video. So my suggestion to you is moving forward, because I don't know what's going on, that you also go over and like my YouTube page. So it's under carrottopscreativeco as well, because I always upload over there. And then of course on Mondays I share that link, but honestly, I don't know how long they're going to allow us to put those links also in our feeds so that you have a way of finding the video if you can't watch it live. So please go over there and follow that YouTube page, carrottopscreativeco, and then you won't miss out anything, and you'll have an easy reference to find what you're looking for should you have missed the live and you want to see and make the card that we made. So let me grab my little pile here. So I went back and I drew some names for this card, which would be Rhonda. You were the lucky winner on this card on the Wheel of Names. And then the one we made, I wasn't live last week, so the week before. I don't know, guys. This cute little tree one. Shanna, you won that one. I'm not sure if you're on yet this morning. Usually you are, but you might not be. So I'll mail those out to those winners. Congratulations. And then, of course, the project we make today will also get drawn and announced next week at our live on Saturday. Okay, you're welcome, Rhonda. It'll go well with your Creative Escape cards that you made with the Peaceful Evergreens bundle. All right, so today I'm going to flip you around. So if you get dizzy, look away. Give me 2 seconds because I might be totally out of whack here on where I've put all my equipment. And we'll get started. Today we're going to play with the More Than Autumn bundle, which is one of my new favorites. Oh, look at that. We're actually like zoomed in so you can see my table. It's like a marble top. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I need my chopsticks. Hang on. My camera's already drooping. I can see. Get the chopsticks in there, and then we should be good. Okay. Yes, and well, it's a pretty easy card, so I think you can whip it together, no problem. So here's the More Than Autumn stamp set. I look like I'm far away. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in. Hang on 2 seconds. Whoa, let's take you on a little ride, eh? Okay, that's better, eh? Now you can see up close. Get my tea out of the way. It's cold, so I'm actually not even going to drink it. So, More Than Autumn. You've got all kinds of sentiments. You've got some little scripty fonts, so those great like block and scripty. And then you've got all these little elements to build whatever you like. So if you like donuts, you like pumpkin pie, you like eggnog, you like apple cider, you know, you've got all those little words to build, and then all the little elements. And then the dies have so many of the elements that are in this. So you can cut out pretty much all of the words here. We've got apple, pumpkin, cocoa, spice, season. Nothing's better than, I think that says hot. And then we've got latte and coffee. These are super tiny little dies, so make sure that you use some adhesive sheet on those. And then you've got a great little leaf, which I'll show you in one of my samples. You can kind of use it as a line sort of leaf, or with the background sort of that cuts out. And then you can cut out all your little elements. So you've got the candy cane, the gingerbread man, the pumpkin, the apple, your little sticks. So you've got like a straw, and then you've got a cinnamon stick. You've got all of them, basically. You've got your little marshmallows or ice cubes. I've seen some people do them as. So it's super cute. And then you've got two options for this is what I wanted to show you with these. With the whipped cream, you've got a large die cut that will cut it out, but you also have a small one. I think this is the right one. Yes. So you'll see here that they kind of left like a tiny little gap right there. And that's because they made you a little dollop of whipped cream to be able to cut out of the die. So it will cut out that little tiny sprig in order to make, I'll show you the card we're making today, or a creation of it. You can make the little top for the pie. So this is a rendition of what we're going to make today in an autumn version. We're going to make a Christmas version, of course, because we need to get going on our Christmas projects, don't we? Anyone out there started yet? I mean, I'm making pretty good headway on my Christmas cards, that's for sure. But anything else? No. So I've chosen to use the Reindeer Days paper, and I've picked the cute little reindeer and just use the back side of that paper, which is like the holly leaves. So, oh, my little niece Hannah's on. Hi, Hannah. So you've got some great options in this paper. Now this is, I'll open it up and show you, it's a gift card holder. So you'll just slip your little gift card in there, and it makes for a great little gift to give a Starbucks card, a Tim Hortons, any type of gift card that you want to give, because you know it's the season now, right? For your mailman. You've made a couple of. Oh, I know you've been working on custom orders, Rhonda. You've been busy, girl. So let's get started and build our little gift card holder here. So of course we're going to have an envelope and an inside. You are going to have a card base that is scored, or sorry, it is tell you what size it is first. Oh my goodness. So you've got 4 1/4 by 10 1/2, and you're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 5. So this is going to fold in on itself to make our little gift card pocket. So that's kind of like the cover part, if that makes sense. And what we're going to do right away, so that we don't glue this down and forget, I'm going to use the Heartfelt Hexagons punch to just punch a little flap that makes it easier to slide the gift card in and out. Okay, now you can use any punch that you have. Even if you've got like a little circle punch, that works good. So I'm just using like a little tiny portion of that die just to kind of get that, or not the die, the punch, sorry, to get that little flap there so that it makes it easy for me to slide it in and out. Okay, this is sort of one of my go-tos for that sort of thing. So if you don't have that punch, use anything, a circle, the modern label punch, if you still have that. It's long gone, but I still have that one as well. That's another one that I use. It kind of creates a long little skinny narrow area. Okay, and then we are going to need a piece of basic white that is 4 1/4 by 5. Now you can, if you want to conserve basic white, because you know sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Just to make this easy, I'm just putting a full sheet, but you can cut this down so that it will only cover part of it. Okay, because we're going to layer over top this piece here, which I have already embossed with the plaid embossing folder, but if you want to kind of cut that down, you can just cut it in half basically and put that down as well. So you've got the embossed piece that's 2 3/4 by 4. So we'll go ahead and we'll just build this as we go here, and I tell you all the measurements and show you all the papers. Okay, so we're just going to line that up straight with the bottom. Sometimes if I have a scrap that fits, which I did not at this point, I would just use a scrap to fill in that little part as well. So whatever you want to do, it's your choice, it's your paper. Okay, so then we're going to put that embossed layer down. So now when this closes, we're just going to see that embossed layer. Isn't that cool? And then what we'll do is we'll take some tear and tape and we'll just apply this to the side. You can also use green glue. I find the tear and tape holds it a bit longer. Obviously, you know, the gift card should only be slid in and out maybe a couple times at most. So it should hold with green glue as well. But sometimes you want that little bit of extra stick. Oops, I put it up too high. Don't do what I do, friends. Or I did, I should say. Let me cut that down. Don't put it all the way to the top. I probably should have put it there. So in my mistake, you put it here instead of right onto the base, okay? So we'll just cut that down. Put it over here. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, and I should have grabbed a gift card to demonstrate for you. Hang on a sec. Let me grab one. I have one right here. Okay, so that's just going to go straight in there like that. Easy peasy, right? Okay, so then on the front, as I said, I've grabbed some of the Reindeer Days paper. So I've cut out of Real Red because it kind of goes with that Reindeer Days paper, which has got Real Red and Granny Apple Green and stuff in it. This is going to go on the front. Now we're just staging this out so that you can see. And I've cut that with the second largest of the Countryside Corner dies. Okay, so I always count from the outside. So that one would be 1, this one would be 2. And then to layer it, I've used the backside. So we're going to use this on our front little panel. I've used the backside with the holly, and that's going to layer over top of this, just like that. And I've used the third side down, so that's number 3 right there. So count from the outside down. And that piece of Designer Series paper is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can layer these on together, and then we have them ready. Once you have all your little parts ready to go, it goes really quick to put this card together. So then I'm using that back side with the cute little reindeers on it, and it is 4 by 2 1/2 again. And that's just going to go on there. Good morning, Carla. Yeah, it is a cute idea. How many of you give out gift cards instead of like gifts to people nowadays? Is that your go-to gift? Especially for like teenagers and stuff, wouldn't you agree? They're so hard. So there we go. We've almost completed our whole front of our card here. Quick and easy, right? And then we are going to go ahead and we are just going to apply this. Now it's going to cover up some of the reindeer, so you can kind of move this around if you want. If you want to see more of the 2 that are there, or you can just mount it in the center, whatever you like. It looks good kind of at the bottom, at the top, depending on your paper, whatever you want to do. That's how you're going to apply it. You just want to remember that you only want to put it on about 1/4 of it so that it doesn't actually stick your card shut. Because then they can't even get to the gift card, right? We don't want that. And you can kind of, if you want to see more of the paper and you sort of want this angled and lined up with the embossed piece, you can do that too, which is what I'm going to do here so that I can see more of the reindeer. So you get kind of like a different look. If you see on this one to this one, we've just lined it up with that edge, so you get a little bit different look. So that's okay. You're going to see more of the deer. So who gives out gift cards? Gift cards to my team? Yes. And your adult sons. Of course. It's so much easier just to get a gift card. And then they can go buy whatever they like, right? We used to always do that. We asked for gift cards when we were like 20s, 30s, right? Because you don't really need anything, or you just bought a house and you need stuff for your house. So we would ask for like Home Depot cards so we could do some renos. We'd stock them up, over birthdays and holidays, and then we'd do like a big reno, right? I renovated my bathroom at my old house with gift cards that I got for Christmas. So it's always handy. All right. So then we're going to bring in our stamp set again. And this is my piece of paper that I was going to stamp on. We're going to bring in our Memento Black, and we're going to stamp out a couple. I'm going to change this one up from the original a little bit, just because I am making this Christmas. We're going to stamp a couple of cups, a couple of whipped creams, and a little, I don't know, cookie, could be like a peppermint stick straw, whatever you want to call that little thing. And then, what else did I do? Oh, I brought in just some scraps of paper because I wanted to make, so you'll see on this one, it's got like a little sleeve on it out of the designer series paper. So I just grabbed some scraps of my bells here and then this little string of lights. Sorry, I was thinking of the word. And then I just stamped those in Memento again, and then I just fussy cut them out. So I've got those ready to go. Okay, and then we have to decide what we're going to put on the front. So while I quickly color these, you guys are going to tell me from the greetings here. I'll put it right here, maybe so you can see it. Sort of what we should put on our front. So we've got latte season on this one. What should we put on this one? Well, I give it a quick color, and I'm only going to do this quickly because I've already done it. And you guys don't need to see how to color, do you? So give me your opinions. And I'll quickly just do a cup. I should use the brush tip. Silly me. Okay, so I'm coloring this all in with light crumb cake. You could use pecan pie, whatever you like, depending on where you go. Your takeout cup might be a different color. Most of them are white, and then they have the crumb cake sleeve. But we'll go a little backwards because we're going to do the sleeve with some patterned paper. And then for the whipped cream, I just went crazy with my Wink of Stella because I wanted to have a bit of shimmer, but I also wanted it to have a bit of dimension. And if you'll notice when you color over the Memento with the Wink of Stella, it kind of blends that black out a little bit, so it kind of gives like a gray tinge. Okay, and then for our little peppermint stick or candy cane, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to look up in a moment and see what your answers are. I've used the light real red and the light granny apple green and just made myself like a little peppermint stick. So there we go. So I've already pre-done all these, so I've got them here. And then I'll look at your answers. And then we'll build our little thing, and then we'll get our words here. Okay, oh, I did Wink of Stella these. So let's see here. We've got, I need to scroll back. So Rhonda says eggnog season. Carla says this calls for peppermint. Ooh, I like that one. And then Holly says peppermint spice. All right. No, I guess I have to pick, eh? Being that these are kind of like in a red and a green, I think we have to go with either Carla or Holly's. Not that yours isn't cute too, Rhonda, but this is kind of like themed to a peppermint sort of style. Not eggnog. I'll have to make an eggnog card version for Wednesday's extra shares. Okay, so we're just going to glue these on. Paper piecing is a great way to sort of add some dimension because look at those cups just like pop now, don't they? I love it. And then we're just going to run a quick little bead along the top here. Hopefully my head's not in the camera. And we're going to put down our whipped cream. Now, if you don't like finicky little pieces, you may not care for this set because there are a lot of finicky little pieces. Now I have a little bowl that has some candy canes in it that are already cut out. Oh, I have a little gingerbread man too, that we can add on here. Let me just dig through my bowl. Oh, no, they're not colored yet, but that's all right because we got the real red right there so we can color. So usually when, as I was talking about all these little bits, usually when I'm stamping, I'll just stamp a whole bunch, especially if I'm like creating a bunch of cards with this stuff. And then I just have like the little bowl that I just grabbed that has a whole bunch of already fussy cut candy canes in it. And then you can just quickly add them to your project, right? And add a little gingerbread man in there. So how convenient is that? So I think the little gingerbread man should go on to, say, this little cup here. What do you think? And then we'll put a candy cane over here. Does that look cute? I'm not going to let the thing catch up and answer me. I'm just going to assume that you guys think it's cute. Because I know you do. So when I cut out my little straws or sticks or whatever you, cannoli, I don't know what you call these things. I did leave like some extra paper there. And that makes it easy for you to be able to stick it in behind your whipped cream and attach it just like that. See? You've got that extra little bit and you're not trying to like, you know, fussy with this little teeny tiny little stick. You've got some extra good there. And you can also make it stick out like really long. So it could be like a straw, right? You're having like a little frappuccino typey drink if you go to that store. You know what I mean? All right. So we've got our little cups here. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, now we need to do, what did we say we were going to do? This calls for peppermint. So let's do, I did not, oh, we don't have a peppermint die. Got season. Okay, so we might just have to stamp it. So I might have to cut a piece of paper that will go on this, on top of this so that we have a stamping area. So let me quickly cut that out. Let's see if I can find a piece of white that I can use though. I'm not prepared here, you guys. Because that designer series paper, if we stamp on that, you won't really see it. And we have to stamp on it because we don't have the die. So give me 2 seconds. The machine is right next to me, thank goodness. You'll hear it clicking and clanking and making a bunch of noise. There we go. We've got a piece of paper. Now I could do this in a different color, but white's just convenient and we'll use it. Okay, so we want, this calls for, what did you say, Carla? This calls for peppermint. So let's find that this calls for, you have to practice reading backwards. Where is it? There it is. Does anyone read backwards well? I certainly don't. And we'll just stamp it in black because it's here. Okay. And we want to leave a little room for our cups. So we'll probably maybe one at each side. I think this is, no, that's donuts. We want peppermint. Where is peppermint? There it is. Actually, we'll do peppermint in red. Does that sound like a good idea? And then we'll bring our red into the mix here. Right in the middle. There. Oh my goodness, it's so cute, you guys. Coming together adorable. Okay, so let's attach this. And then we'll put our cups down. Oh my goodness. Who is going to win this next week? Oh, you are going to be one lucky person if your name is drawn to win this cute card. Am I right? So we'll put a cup at each side, I think. Will look cute. And then, of course, I've got some extras to show you. We'll kind of put it down a little bit. Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, we need some, do we need some peppermint? Some peppermint embellishments? Was anybody able to get some of these when they restocked last week? I think they're out again. Oh, we're missing Glenda this morning, I think. She's not, oh, I think she has in-person class. Aren't you at the in-person class for Creative Escape, Carla? I thought you were helping out. So we'll put a couple little peppermints on there. So if you were able to get these, congratulations. If you were not, I am very sorry. I hope they come back. I don't think they're back till like mid-November now, though. I don't know how they didn't anticipate these being adorably cute and everybody wanting them, but they didn't. Is that not adorable? Hi, Wendy. Good morning. Okay, and then we want to stamp. So on the inside, she's just got, this calls for a pumpkin. So I forgot to tell you who did this one. So this was Alana Worf's design. So I did a retreat with them a few weeks ago now. It was the weekend that I was doing a lot of retreats. I think I had 3 in one day that I was doing all at once. So we made this card. We played with this set, and what was the other set? The Snowy Wonder. Snowy Wonder. So some of the stuff that I shared with you last week was part of that retreat when I or not last week, the week before, when I shared the Snowy Wonder stuff. Hang on, I'm just grabbing my garden green. Not everything's back in place yet, so I'm kind of moving around other things. So I'm going to do my, just to kind of get that red and green sort of look, I'm going to put some sprinkles and some candy canes there. And then I might do that on the inside here. Instead of doing this calls for, we'll just do a couple sprinkles and then I'll attach that little candy cane that I have. So then I'm using my little cutouts. Okay, let's clean up our area here. And then we'll put this down. And then I'll get to showing you some extra samples. So who's going to make a gift card holder now? Is that not adorable? Oh, so cute. And you could stamp like little candy canes over there or some little sprinkles, whatever you like. Let's just color in some green on the candy cane. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. So you slide your little gift card in. Of course, you'd make it match sort of what you got going on here. And then you've got your little gift card holder. All right, so let's throw some of that out of the way there. So I've got some extra samples here for you. So I was recently, in a bingo event. I attend a few of them. And this was the little gift that we got. So this is a great little sort of hostess gift, or you just want to hand it to the neighbor or the postman or something like that. It's just a cup that was purchased at like Walmart or Home Sense if you have one. And then it was a pumpkin edition of the bingo. So we got pumpkin spice hot chocolate mix, but you could put anything in there, apple cider or something like that, and then customize it with just a little designer paper wrap on it, and then a cute little tag. Simple, cute, great little gift. They can just go to the gas station, get a little hot water, and then they can make their little hot chocolate there. So I don't know if that'll sit very well. And then for a recent tutorial, I did this card. So a lot of fall going on. It's sort of fall season when we were making these. So this is a cute little way. And this is, I just white embossed that whipped cream. So it kind of gives a bit of dimension. I could have also Wink Castella'd it. But that's a little pumpkin spice related little card. And then Heidi Collins was at the event. And we made this cute little box. So it slides up and then you put a little treat in there. Is that not adorable? Oh, I guess I should hold it down a little bit. Sorry, I zoomed in quite a bit. There we go. So it slides in and out. Is that not fun? I love it. So that was a design that Holly did. And then I think I've shown this one before. This is a swap card that I made recently. And this is a gift card holder as well. So I just did a little edge of the candy canes. And then the gift card just slides right in. Welcoming pumpkin season. Yes, the plaid embossing folder is awesome. I love it. I use it a lot. Gonna wear it out. I should probably buy a second one. Hopefully it carries over because it's awesome. And then I did mention, I think, it was at the Creative Escapes event. The beautiful thing, if you are a scrapbooker, which some of you may be, or you used to be, or maybe you're tapping your toes right back into it again to see what's going on and to use our products. The beautiful thing about the plaid folders, or any of these bigger ones, is when you emboss them, you have a perfect layer to put a 5x7 photo and still have a little bit of an edge, or your 4x6 and then have like a bigger edge. So these make great photo mats for your scrapbook pages too. Okay. And then this was a make and take at the Creative Carnival that Winona did. Isn't it cute? So that's that little leaf there. So when you die cut the leaf, it gives you this little lined image. Or do any of my samples? None of my samples have it on. Or it's got like a little backing. Oh, it's on my, I'll give you a little sneak peek to the scrapbook page that's going to go out tomorrow. So right here you'll see you get the inside, and then you would get that line image here that's on Winona's card. So you've kind of got the option there with that leaf. I'm not going to show you all the scrapbook page. You have to tune in tomorrow and see it all in its full glory. And then this was a card that Melissa Faust did for sort of Thanksgiving themed. Hello, pumpkin. And then it's just got some pumpkins on the inside and a little bit of splatter. Nice and cute, right? And then this was a fun one that Marion Doran, where she kind of created like little blocks and used a lot of the little images in it. And it turned out so cute. See, all your fall favorites, right? And this is using that I think it's called Market Garden paper, some of the back sides of it. That's where this sort of flowers and this plaid came from. Oops. Which I didn't get this paper because I was like, I don't know, like vegetables and stuff like that aren't my card style. But the back sides are beautiful. So that's another cute little card. So I will have some extra samples for you, of course, on Wednesday that I will create. I have a missing card too that I'm going to find that is super cute, also in sort of a Christmassy theme. So I just didn't have time to look for it, and I have no idea where I put it, so I might have to recreate it. But there's some inspiration for you, of course, lots of it, and then your little cup. And somebody, make sure you've commented. It can be here, it can be on the YouTube video when I upload it. And then, of course, I post it to you guys to have that link on Mondays. And if you want to be able to find the videos and rewatch and remake and do all those things, I suggest you go over and you like the Carrot Tops Creative Co. YouTube page so that you find the videos all the time. Because as I said at the beginning, Facebook is really not keeping them past 30 days. So I don't know. We got to work around that, right? So that's the workaround, is that you can get it there, because I'm not sure how long the actual link to the YouTube video will stay in my Facebook feed. That could change too. So hop on over there and like it if you haven't already liked it, or follow it, I think. Subscribe to it, it is. And then you can also click the notification bell, and it'll tell you when I load something up new, which is usually just this until I get a little more of a routine where I'm doing other videos. So I hope you enjoyed all the inspiration. I will let you go and do whatever you got to do. Have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you again for joining me this morning. I appreciate you all. And I will see you next week back with something. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out. All right. Take care, everyone. Paper hugs. Bye.